I cannot tell you how excited I am to see Brett Vallone here in Richmond, Indiana, making his way all the way from New York. Brett Vallone and I, even though he may not remember, go back a little bit of ways. I went to a K4 fight over in Buffalo, New York, about 25 minutes from Niagara Falls, where Brett Vallone actually tried to convince me to drop down to 220 pounds to fight him. Out of the love for the sport, but nobody has more love for this sport than New Yorkers. I tell you, these guys are built different, and there is Brett Vallone right there. Coach Pat following closely behind him. Traveling down here with Michael Stevens, who you'll see in the next couple of fights here. Brett Vallone was originally scheduled to compete against Zach Russ. Unfortunately, that plan did not come to fruition here for 765 Combat Savage Summer Showdown. I've had a wonderful time catching up with these fellas from New York the last couple of nights here. Brett, the last time, again, I saw him, Caleb, what I was telling the people at home was the last time I saw Brett Vallone here was in New York at one of the K4 fights up in Buffalo, New York, about 25 minutes.
We waking up high with my guns riding high when we pull up. High with my guns riding high when we pull up. When we pull up, we be high when we pull up. No, put the top down, no seller. Rocks on the watch now. I'ma get roof on fire. We ride wide, pull up in the tank. Here comes our rainbow. The lovely, sexy, gentle. Fight fans, we're ready for our next fight. This fight is scheduled for 3 two-minute rounds. Wait a minute, I need... Oh yeah, wait a minute. Make sure you get you an excess energy drink located right in the back by Metzger Enterprises. Are you ready for your next fight? I said, are you ready for your next fight? Introducing to you first, fighting out of the Savage Showdown blue corner, representing Fight Night Boxing out of Niagara Falls, New York, weighing in at 170 pounds, standing at 5 feet 11 inches, with a record of 4 wins and 6 defeats, with 3 KOs. It is none other than Brett Vallone. And his opponent, fighting out of the Brendan Evans Show, red corner, weighing in at 155 pounds, standing 5 feet 10 inches, with a record of 5 wins and 5 defeats. It is none other than Vante Ferguson. And the referee when the action begins, Tiger Grey Wolf Banks.
See this go all 3 rounds. This is one fight I would love to see go the distance. Brett Vallone tried to return a head kick, got tripped up on it, almost cost him. Big knee from Brett Vallone, driving to Vante, almost against the cage. Vante's able to turn it around. Vallone able to turn it around again on his own. Tiger Banks breaks it up. Guys go at it again. Vallone goes for a head kick right away, misses it, goes for an inside leg kick, and they are keeping the pressure tight. Distance has not been very much. Vallone has been chasing Devontae down ever since that first onslaught that came from Fatal Ferg.
Yeah, and Devontae needs to get this back out into the center of the cage.
Brett Vallone had a couple of solid strikes there to the legs. Ooh, another big one to the midsection there. Oh, couple big knees again from Vallone. Leg kick on his way for his worries there. Vallone slipped, came back up, started the action right away. Vante does not want to be up against that cage again.
Good 1-2 by Vante there.
Another big knee.
It's back up against the cage again. We got knees from Vallone.
Vante turned his back to Vallone for a second. Vallone chased him down. More knees coming from Vallone. This is very, very similar to what we saw from his teammate, Michael Stevens, against Ron London, who we will see Michael Stevens later on against Tyler Combs in a 170-pound pro kickboxing fight. Let's get a live listen into the blue corner.
Keep him away. The cheats, leg kicks, and jazz, bro. He's putting the center. Come on, you got this, bro. Put it together, man. Keep him away. When he comes in for the combo.
Big air in the nose, out the mouth.
The combos is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Keep him away. Don't worry.
That's all he's doing is grabbing, bro.
You got it.
He's so heavy, bro.
Front leg, kick it out. He's mid leg heavy. Kick that front leg out. And that team's gonna keep him away.
All right, go.
The legs are working.
Good. Go. Deep breath.
And it was.
There you go. Yeah. Circle out. Circle out. Stay on the cage.
Is against the cage and still delivering vicious knees here to Vante Ferguson.
Ferguson's doing a pretty good job when he gets pressured up against the fence. He's doing a pretty good job of getting a little reversal. And if he could just kind of push off there, I think he could gain an edge with his speed. And it looks like Vallone might, I don't know, might be fading a little bit, but he's got a good gas tank now.
I think he's trying to get more technical. He's gone for a sweep a couple of times. He hasn't been able to get it, but he's looking for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's putting out a lot of output.
Devontae is just smothered right now, taking knees. Left, rights from Vallone now. And, oh, another devastating knee from Vallone. Vante finally answers with a right hand back of his own, but is it too little too late?
Yeah, I think if Vallone keeps the fight here for the duration.
Vallone comes right back out, rising kick, straight to the shoulder of Vante Ferguson. Obviously not his target intended. Big inside leg kick from Vante, but Brett Vallone didn't stop for a second. Big knees again on the cage here, right in front of us. I tell you what, Caleb, it doesn't get any better than this, from our perspective at least.
No, we're right in there. And you can really hear the body work and the knees and stuff when you're this close. You know, you can really hear that stud and that impact. And you know, those body shots are money in the bank. They don't always give you a flashy finish, but put money in the bank.
Absolutely, absolutely. I apologize. Last time we got a live listen into the red corner. Now we're going to get a live listen into the blue corner.
Deep breath.
Listen to me, right? Watch out. When you put him on the road, right, you're here, right? That's the left uppercut here, right? Your left knee. When you hit him with that knee, he's done. He folded him twice. You got 2 rounds and none. Do not make stupid mistakes. Do not give him room. Take this fucking fight home. Easy win, right? Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're good, right? Breathe. Good. You come out and you clinch him and you grind him down. If you need a breather, you push him down. But do not knee him in the face, right? If his face goes down, you hit that left uppercut right in his fucking jaw. If you hear me say release and throw the left, release, push with the right, hit with the left. It's there. Bring it home, Brett.
Ready for a third final round.
Vallone and Ferguson coming out hot in the third round here, third and final round of this bout. Vante Ferguson took this bout once again super late. I think he took it on just a few hours notice here, Caleb.
Okay, yeah, I knew it was late notice. I wasn't sure how late.
I believe it was today in the last like 7 hours late.
But see that last exchange there, Vallone was pressuring him to get him up against the fence, and Ferguson did a good job of reversing position. And I feel like if he could just get some space, because you know Vallone's doing really well on the inside, and I wish we could be seeing some of Ferguson's speed on display, but Vallone's doing a really good job of.
Well, we saw a lot of Ferguson's speed very early in the fight.
Right.
He was able to kind of neutralize that speed by getting him onto the cage, kind of wearing him down early. Vallone has been onslaughting the knees. He's been killing him with the knees, which is exactly what we saw when Ron London fought his teammate, Michael Stevens, who we will still again see later on tonight face off against pro fighter Tyler Combs here in a kickboxing contest tonight. That is one exciting fight we're going to have tonight. Knees still coming from Brett Vallone. Tiger Banks, the referee here, the Gray Wolf, has not seen any need to break these fights. Or excuse me, break the clinch, as both of these guys are scoring through it, mostly in Brett Vallone's favor, Caleb.
Yeah, and Vallone's starting to even come up high with a lot of those. He had him on the fence, and he's been working the body really well, and now he's even starting right there like that. A real strong left, that little short uppercut there. I mean, those are some good shots that he's landing, and he's doing a really good job to mitigate what Ferguson could bring to the table.
Yeah, absolutely. Brett Vallone's having a great fight here. We're getting a lot of what Vante Ferguson is made of as well, which is speed. That's just been neutralized so far here by Brett Vallone in this fight. This is a great fight, and it's called off by the Gray Wolf, Tiger Banks. Wow! Brett Vallone wins by a third-round TKO when all he really had to do was get back up to the belt.
Yeah, what a gritty performance, and I mean, you know, toughness of Ferguson on display for sure.
Get him, Jay. You know fresher than whole, riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap, it's like hand G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Damn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open in him with no pen, just strong inspiration? Who you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitations of these generations? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. One last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? There should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has reached the count of 10 in the third round. For your winner, by TKO, Brett Vallone!
For you knew if I paid my dues, how will they pay you? When you first come in the game, they try to play you. When you drop a couple of hits, look how they wait.
And a brief interview by Brett Vallone.
So the only thing that matters is just a matter of